Now, in November 2015, Pope Francis embarked on his first ever visit of Africa, marking a significant milestone in his papacy. Kenya was the first stop on the tour that included Uganda and Central African Republic.
Well, the pontiff's arrival in Nairobi was met with enthusiasm as he addressed pressing issues like poverty, corruption, and the need for interfaith dialogue. Catherine Omwando spoke to the lives he touched in his Kenya sojourn.
In Nairobi's sprawling Kangemi neighborhood stands a modest concrete church, but which holds an extraordinary memory. Nearly a decade ago, Pope Francis visited St. Joseph the Worker Catholic Church, a visit that still echoes through the lives and memories of those who experienced the occasion.
And we were given 45 minutes, which I kept on negotiating with the nuncio. It's not possible for 45 minutes. You can do all that. The reading of the Bible and the speech. So we were given another half an hour. But when he came, he said, "Don't hurry me up until I finish what I came to do." And that explains now the delay in Kasarani, because he delayed for about an hour. And the president, if you remember, they started, going around the fields, singing songs and all, to buy time.
Against the backdrop of this humble church, Pope Francis sat on an ordinary chair, but his presence made it anything but.
Yeah, he sat there, the way that seat is. And on the sides, the two seats, there was another bishop, and then his aide, the person who was interpreting, sat behind, next to that one. Knowing who he is and what he doesn't like, that pomp and all that.
On the 27th of November 2015, faithful thronged the church from as early as 5 in the morning, among them Margaret Njoroge, who brought her youngest and only daughter.
Kulikuwa kumetengwa sehemu ambapo watoto watabarikiwa na pop, waliwekewa gauge ndogo pale nyuma, lakini mimi nikiwa kupata mahali ambapo mtoto wangu anaweza barikiwa. Mimi wangu nilimshika na mkono, na wakati popo alipokuwa akitoka pale altarini kwenda kubariki wale watoto, ndipo nilipata ile nafasi ya kunyosha mtoto wangu mahali nilikuwa nimekaa, na akaweza kumfikia, ingawa security ambayo ilikuwa naye karibu ingerudisha nyuma, but yeye mwenyewe alinyosha mkono na akamguza mtoto wangu ambaye ni Judy Njoroge. So nilifurahi hiyo siku zaidi, kwa sababu hata mahali alipomwekelea mkono niliweza kupabusu ili hata na mimi nipate ile baraka.
That simple gesture would leave a lasting impression on young Judy Njoroge, who is now 13 years old.
I was told that the Pope kept his hand on me. It makes me feel a bit special.
Katika ile hali ya kawaida ya binadamu, unauliza mtoto akiweza kuwa mkubwa yeye ataka kuwa nini, yeye usema anataka kuwa sister.
I just loved the nature of being a sister, and I didn't want to go into marriage life.
Pope Francis was known as the Pope of the Poor, and after his visit here, he sent back 10,000 euros to help build this church, meaning that long after his visit, he was still thinking of this tiny building tucked away somewhere in Nairobi, true to his character. From a blessing in a crowded church to a child's dream of becoming a nun, it goes to show that a 45-minute visit has left a legacy that continues to grow even in his death. Catherine Omwando, NTV, Nairobi.